All right, back to the Victorian election campaign now, where yet again more has emerged regarding concerns about the integrity of the Premier, Daniel Andrews. We know there's a lot of speculation that there's a fourth IBAC investigation underway involving Andrews. It's not confirmed, but again today the Premier faced questions.
Well, 2 points. Firstly, on the broader issue, I don't really know what you're talking about. That's the first thing. And secondly, who IBAC has spoken to or not spoken to is a matter for IBAC. I think I've probably taken you to that, I don't know how many times, but you want to know what they're doing or not doing, have a chat to them.
There are revelations too in the Herald Sun today, following up an affidavit from a senior Victorian police detective that we're told has been lodged with IBAC. If there's an investigation on the back of this document, that will be IBAC investigation number 5 involving the Premier. 5. If you can believe it, and this bloke wants you to elect him again. Now, in the 29-page affidavit, the detective who signed and swore it calls for the anti-corruption watchdog to look again at Labor's red shirts rort, claiming interference by senior Victoria Police officials with the investigation. Now, on this issue, I'll have more to say in my upcoming documentary here on Sky News next Wednesday night. I will tell you, though, tonight that I have seen this 29-page document. I have seen it. I've read through it, and what's written in it by a police detective, if true, and he swears it's true, it's a sworn document, is damning. It's this suggestion, the claim from inside Victoria Police, that police senior ranks somehow nobbled their own investigation into the Labor government over red shirts. That's extraordinary. Now, if true, it doesn't get more serious than that. And if true, it's corruption writ large. Queensland Fitzgerald inquiry sort of scale. Then there's the whole issue of young Ryan Muleman and the actions of Victoria Police in and around the crash involving the Premier and his wife, and their failure, the police failure, to follow standard procedure. That something is very wrong with how that crash was handled is the expert assessment from a former Crown prosecutor. Issues like the car being driven away from the scene of the collision by Daniel Andrews, rather than impounded and forensically examined, like the fact there was no formal interview by police of the victim, and more. Tonight, that former Crown prosecutor, James Bowen, joins me here in the studio. It might have taken a while, but finally, Victoria, it feels like we might be getting some answers.